sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. 56. Hey, here we go. Check 9, check 9. Check. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. He'll run it. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On play action, it's Mahomes. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. In on the stop, it was Travarius Moore.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On second down, a run with Breida. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On first down, here's Breida. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. That's going to be caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin, 43 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D. Ford, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship, watch the ship.
on 3rd and long. It's Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Taken from just outside the 30. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Garoppolo looks to throw. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. Garoppolo gives to Breida. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Matt Breida, 26 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go.
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They go play fake. Mahomes. And the pressure gets to him again. Nick Bosa. He's the one that drops in this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. To throw, it's Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Breida. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Working from the gun, Garoppolo.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down now, it's Williams. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
On second and 10, Mahomes. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. X3, 218, chop.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. They go play action here on first down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
writing down your ad-lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin, facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Breida, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll try to run with Breida, and they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give him 3 on the gain there, 2nd and goal.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Matt Breida with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. Here the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And it's now 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. Thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams.
Undercrush. Check 43. Check your hot read.
He'll get it up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Demarcus Robinson there to make the grab, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Matt Breida, as the first half is winding down. Here the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Come on now, let's go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9. Garoppolo. Well, that's complete to Sanders. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ron Thornhill. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Check 50. 50, yellow. Switch. Watch twist. Here we go, finish the game. 61, matchbox.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Caught here by Bell. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it. 15.
Here we go. 4th down. Mahomes flushed out right. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Throwing now is Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. On first down, Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now here's Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. On 2nd and 9. Garoppolo. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 19. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. On 2nd down, Williams. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that will be incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion. What's that? It wasn't an interception. Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. This is taken at the 23. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Here we go. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive? Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field. Throwing on 2nd down. Garoppolo complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 18 yards, 1st down Niners. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Not today. Check 3.
Garoppolo now. Staying on his feet. But now he's swallowed up and taken down.
Here we go.
That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
13.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They run with Breida. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Matt Breida, 38 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 36. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Chris Jones on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the 41, Garoppolo. We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer, just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. It's Coleman here. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that's caught inside the 30. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use a timeout.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I'll guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully
good game, man.
Won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Hey, who next? Who open? Anybody open? Hey, Rob, what quarter y'all in? In the game?
So
shit. Go ahead and send it to me, man.
Charles Davis and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL.
It was 49-14.
EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
You sending it? Yeah.
Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I could never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what.
You don't know how to do it through the party? Yeah. You see where it say play together?
Let me find out my team bowling. You look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it. Need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come round. On my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Underlay, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How I feel to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play. Boss, let me star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here at...
Send it again. Bless you.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be
Bless you.
Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew. Room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. Okay. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Okay. Death comes in threes, wins come in twos.
I got it, but it didn't let me go to it.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Let me see something right quick.
Tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates in a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. So I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope, they thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound.
Yeah, I'm sitting here. Look, you in here?
Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
Yeah. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, that's that like I'm Dino. Think I'm part Italian. Blame it on Gino. Smells like the medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, ain't nobody broadcasting. No, his system acting up.
Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a bosses. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game. Big, everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm low, time to bring the bass back.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Ready. Yellow waiting, yellow waiting. 56. Here I come. Check safety, check safety. Kill. Here we go.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get to normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
At the 47-yard line.
Ready.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. To throw is Breeze. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
One, Omaha.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Garoppolo is going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. This is Breida. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. 23 yards the pickup there. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Second down and goal. Garoppolo back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better than they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Hey, easy. March 56. Come to my work. Bravo. Come to my work. Tonight.
From the 27, Breeze. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And some room to run now. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Yellow lady, yellow lady. 56. Here we go, here we go. Watch the eye. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10. Right at the 40. On the ground, Kamara. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Sammy.
Now Breeze. He is going to find Hill here. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Breeze now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They're all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either. He's got it at the 15. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. Garoppolo able to find Goodwin for a big one. 48 yards. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Marquise Goodwin there to make the grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20, as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Ready, take.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
Yellow lady. Hey, easy. Banjo.
On first down, Breeze. Complete. Smith has it. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Hey, easy. 56, the mic, boys. 56. Check 56.
Breeze now. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch. Hey, Alpha. You're not ready. Easy. Good on.
Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete.
Here we go. 180. Hey, check.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. That'll be complete to Breida. A gain of 32 that time.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. He lost 6 there on the first down play. A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass in this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well, as we are back and started in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. Now it's Breida. And they'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. From the 40 now on second down. Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 45-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 33.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Garoppolo now, 11 of 15 through the air. Here's first and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Open man is Samuel, complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Back now here live in New Orleans. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Breeze now to throw. And that's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Breeze going to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They run again with Breida. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 19 down to the 19, and it's a 1st down. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Garoppolo. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. taking it in from a yard out. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this will be blown dead right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all three timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. A good run on first down. It's got him very close to the line to gain, just shy of the 35. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On second and very short, Garoppolo. Now he'll let this one go deep left. And this will be caught at the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. It's caught by Sanders. And down inside the 15 he goes. The 49ers now are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Watch the screen! Watch the screen!
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw and give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Gold to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room and get the heck out of here?
That is what.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. After the sack here, 2nd and 11.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Here's Breeze to throw. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
15 yards on the play.
Breeze now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60% at its 1st and 10.
Check. Hey, easy. Mike's 54. Mike's 50.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Hey, high 7. You kill.
One final try here for Breeze. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Boom. That's how we do it, baby.
So the victory here for San Francisco. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the
I think
offense
that's the
was they
first
held the
time
ball pretty
Garoppolo has been the player of the game.
Time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out
Roll
there
that
the
beautiful
entire
bean
time.
footage, Dennis.
So when you do that, and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Till next time, we say so long from the
Where you at, A-Rod? Oh, did he? No, he gone. He not in the party. He turned his game off. The reason he got off, because he will beat him. Who winning over there, Joe? Who winning? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and beat Joe and call it a night.
Breeze incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Going for the deep ball. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And these guys are going to have the football back as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. Back now in Foxborough. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. There are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter. Maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away.
Joe, you don't know how to make it a full screen?
From midfield now, here's Jackson. They'll buy some time running. It's complete to Snead.
No, I'm talking about he got to make it to where he ain't got that little thing over there showing how many people watching and stuff.
That goes for a gain.
He got to do that in his settings.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now.
I know how to make it a full screen watching it.
Now a dump
Y'all just don't know how to leave it alone, do you, Dennis?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. Because first down, those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing. It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them. But they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to 14. The Ravens on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball. We've seen this before, haven't we? Because they will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in for a as the Ravens push further out in front. The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're getting up yardage. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Brady gets to the shot. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Just shy of midfield. Brady center with a grab over the middle. And he'll get it down here to 43. Now with a 1st down pickup of 8. Now a 1st down carry. It's Michelle.
Oh my goodness, that was a hell of a run.
He's going to get this down near the 30. In this lopsided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And you have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. I think we put together a job description for middle linebacker. We would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take out blockers. But how about the guys who go sideline to sideline to make plays? We love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Joe, I want you to do that on me, Joe.
But it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Oh, what a move. Got a man. It's Brown. A gain of 6 on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. It's a give to the right. Ingram. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st. This one, despite the heavy workload, you and I both know. Well conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games. Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. 1st down to his left. He's going to take off.
You say you gone, Dennis?
Nice job there on the escape and scramble. 1st down, a 6.
Who, A-Rob? He sucked anyway.
In this Baltimore victory, and they were booing Charles by a big second half to put this one on ice.
Ooh.
A lot of people watching this one.
I know he beat me twice.
Deal with the hands, thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Put in the gas. I will not crash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash.
Where Joe? Joe gone? I mean, not Joe. E-Will gone?
I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best because I am. There's no need in keeping it low key.
No, I'm talking about E-Will. Is E-Will gone?
See my route took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, yeah, not rumble. Never slip, never stumble. I take off moves, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. They're gonna blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put in the gas. I will not crash.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd.
That's the first time I ever see the ball
as
all
their
damn
Ravens
day.
will match up with the San Francisco 49ers. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 minus one Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go, here we go. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's taken down, but
We
able to
cleared all
slip
day,
across
Joe.
the 35.
All day, Joe.
13 yards there and a Niner first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's got a 1st down and then some at midfield.
Don't play with me, Joe. I told you about that, Joe.
49ers.
Talk to you all game, Joe.
62 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Somebody mic ain't working right.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Jackson trying to lay one up deep, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
You throw that bullshit again, somebody better pick it off.
Facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They run. It's Mark.
There you go. There you go.
And a good job defensively. They
You
stopped
to show
him
us
short of
something.
1st at the 32. And
You
ideal
to
start
show us
defensively.
something.
They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want though. Score on your first drive,
Good
stop on your first drive
pass.
defensively.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On on second down. It's Ingram.
Good tackle.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On third down.
Yes, even better. Even better.
First down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on fourth down. That's to his running back, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 7-yard line. A big-time game there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down, first and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run here with Ingram. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. After 7-0 on EA Sports. And again, it's Ingram. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard there. That'll bring us to third and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't.
Jackson
Fumble.
And he lost
Scoop.
the football.
Oh, well, let's do go. Fumble, scoop, go, baby. Fumble, scoop, go. Fumble, scoop, go. Straight. Fumble, scoop, and go. Fumble, scoop, and go on Joe. Fumble, scoop, and go on Joe. Fumble, scoop, and go on Joe.
For a momentum swing, you had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team, because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Stop disrespecting me, Joe.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Throwing is Jackson.
Fumble again. Scoop again.
It's out. It's loose. And this is going to be 49er football. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Marquise Goodwin there to make the grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
It ain't his fault. It ain't his fault. It's my fault.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you don't want to. No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game.
I ain't mad at you, homie. Keep doing what you're doing, homie.
They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
They'll try to run for the
Look at that stop right there, baby.
He's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation.
They're going to let that nigga squeeze through there like that right there.
First down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Yeah.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful.
Good. You score right where?
On first down.
Boom, bitch.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely has been a constant duress this entire game.
That boy say they like frosted flakes over yonder.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there.
Joe, it's a done deal, homie.
3rd down. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now it's Jackson. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime.
Touchdown, touchdown, baby, touchdown. Don't play with me, Joe.
Touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the route is on here.
No, they pushed. They more like pushed them in the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Maybe since the last game.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while
You're disrespecting me again.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience. Yeah. You know, take your time.
You're disrespecting me again. Throwing the ball. Stop throwing the ball, Joe. I feel disrespected.
That gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson, rolling to his right. Roberts got it. That's good for 28 yards. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right?
Got him, and it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
You did something, bro.
Willie Snead, as the first half is winding down.
He only fumbled twice. They only led to 2 scores.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now.
I don't know which one of y'all headphones messed up.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
You got it all.
Decide to take a shot.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will he be angry?
And he's going to be brought
That nigga seen Bosa coming around that corner. He had to get away from it. Ran right into that other nigga.
First half, they'll call the timeout. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson escaping the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown.
Milk and cookies. Milk and cookies.
Intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he will be brought down. His time is now
Milk and cookies.
on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Let's go. Let's do it.
I'm going to lighten up on him now, Dennis.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the third quarter starts with a run by Ingram.
That nigga's supposed to have been tackled for a loss.
To the 29, a gain of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Jackson. This will be caught by Brown.
One thing you're hoping for when
them
you
boys tackle real well, Dennis.
You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation,
Please run that stupid shit up through the air, through the middle now. Oh, he cut back on me.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
He cut back on me.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
Get out my way, baby. Get out my way. I'm going somewhere on this nigga. Get out my way. I'm going somewhere on this nigga.
Until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. First possession of the third.
He ain't overthrowing.
Interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Jalen Ferguson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And he hauls it in the end zone.
Which plays that ain't gonna work? Which play ain't gonna work?
Francisco. 3 touchdown passes down for Jimmy Garoppolo.
No, that was it.
And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send
Good game, Joe.
Away.
Where at? Who you gonna be playing when you tighten it up?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by
Yeah, clicked off for him.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Does it matter how it got done as long as it got done, right? And I got off. When I got off. Yeah, I got off of him.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo being chased out left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Going for it all. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, 3rd down here. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Garoppolo. Got him in.
That boy throwing the hell out that ball, did it?
And they do get him.
He thought he had a sack right then, did he?
Able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
I threw the ball before he got there.
On third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings
right.
up 2nd.
You and I both know that's supposed to be a touchdown right now.
You've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really
Let's show what it is, a good old ass whooping.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Some boys just walk in the end zone.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Goal
this is my last. Yeah, this is my last one.
And that will extend this big lead.
They said the way my case set up.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe win for everyone else.
That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Don't play with me. Or Bosa hit that bitch ass nigga then.
Scooped up by the 49ers. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Boom! Bosa popped the fuck out of it. No, it wasn't on his stick. It wasn't. It wasn't on his stick. Man, you better look at that.
You're going to pick up. To either take the hit,
I feel your pain, though.
And in this case, lose the football.
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you've got to look at it as a first option.
Dennis, you're going to love that catch right there, Dennis.
Getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Touchdown pass number 4 of the afternoon for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Gold with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Good game.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
That nigga felt like he was a sandbox. I don't want to play no more.
They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
Hey, shit, his defense ain't told me the whole damn game.
Long day for you.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, it's Ingram.
How was he down, but he wasn't down? You see that?
Short of the first, as he can only get this to the 30. Just a gain.
He was down, but they let him get back up and try to start running again. Look. Oh no, he never went down. No, he never went down. What's up, big man?
A critical critical one here.
Come on.
They're going to have any shot at this thing. Come on. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Here's Jackson to throw.
Milk and cookies. Milk and cookies. I know milk and cookies when I see milk and cookies.
It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
Come on, big man.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Facing this 4th quarter.
Yeah, that was nothing like a punt.
They had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass.
Ooh, that man saw a hell of a blitz just then. I hope he don't do that again, though.
Matt Judon. It'll go
Please
as a
don't do
loss
that
of
one
about
again.
8 as he gets in there to drop it. Throwing on 2nd and long.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway.
What we doing here? What we doing here?
Start and comes through clean. Oftentimes, the advantage definitely goes to the defensive play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's all.
Able to get
That's all I need to do.
Sack of the afternoon. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Ingram, he's been busy today. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. A big effort that time out of Ingram. Give him 42 yards on the ground. A great run, but, you know, this is probably where the offensive coordinator is saying, geez, we could have used a couple of these earlier in the game.
Yeah, he's probably telling the head coach, well, talk to the run game coordinator about that. I just call the plays. We should have had this going right from the beginning.
They'll look to run with Ingram. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores.